welcome back to our channel. Bohol is truly one of the most beautiful islands in the Philippines. We have visited several major islands in the Philippines, but Bohol holds a special place in our hearts. Whether it is the beautiful view of the Chocolate Hills, the endangered tertiary which is mostly found in Bohol, admiring the beautiful corals and fish while snorkeling at Balikasag Island, or the famous powdery whites and beautiful beaches, Bohol has a little bit for everybody. After visiting two of the most beautiful resorts in Bohol, the Peacock Resort and the Bellevue Resort, we were finally heading for our last adventure. If you have not seen our videos of the Peacock and Bellevue Resort, you can check on the link below. Since this was our last adventure of this trip, we wanted to make it extra special. That's why we left, in our opinion, the best for the very end of our trip. Where our expectations meet, you will find out by the end of this video. Welcome to Henann Resort. This 5-star beachfront resort located approximately 19 km from Tagbilaran Airport is the biggest beach resort in Panglao Island. It is situated in the pristine shores of Aluna Beach, surrounded by pleasantly warm, crystal clear turquoise ocean, ready for you to jump in and have fun. We think that it is safe to say that the biggest draw for the resort is the fact that there are 3 large infinity falls, 2 of which have nice view of the ocean. We like all of them, but in our opinion, the middle fall offers the most relaxation and tends to have the least number of people. Since there are usually a lot fewer people, the water tends to be clearer compared to the lower pool. You can usually grab one of the very comfortable sound loungers with a beach umbrella and enjoy the fairly quiet moments at the pool. This infinity pool is especially great for a nice relaxing swim without being bothered by small children. Is also close to the location of the pool villas, which are situated directly behind the pool. The bottom infinity pool, with nice water fountains at the back wall of the pool, is located right by the beach, and if you like more action, you will love this pool. The main draw for this pool is the beautiful panoramic view of the beach and the ocean. Both infinity pools have a pool bar, but the lower one tends to be a lot busier. There are usually small groups of young people having lots of fun. Despite that, we did not experience any major disturbance at the bar during our 4-day stay. You can still swim in this pool, but it is more suited for playing and having fun, since it is close to the beach and tends to have more people compared to the middle infinity pool and the top pool. The water in the sun-exposed areas of the pool is nice and warm, but you will notice that it is not as clear as the water in the middle pool. However, that is something that can be expected with the bigger pool traffic. The pool is overall very clean and we definitely enjoyed it. The bottom infinity pool is about twice the size of the middle pool. It is beautifully designed in a rectangular shape and a small central island with grassy areas and palm trees, which offer plenty of space for you to relax and watch the action in the pool. You may also simply lay back and mesmerize over the beauty of the ocean and the beach in the background. The top pool is what we could call the residential pool. The pool is usually empty. you will find that it is occupied mostly by people who paid for the rooms with direct access to the pool and are trying to make their money worth it. While this may sound like a great idea, we strongly encourage you to consider several factors before renting these rooms. It might be tempting to open your door and be right at the pool, but that is at the cost of not being able to have your window curtains open without having everybody who swims by or sits at the pool bar looking at you lying in the bed. Let's also not forget that some people may like to chat at the pool bar until late at night. And finally, the extra cost. Given all these reasons, we don't think that it is worth it. Believe us when we say that after a full day at the pool and the beach, you will be glad to go back to your room to get a good night's sleep and enjoy some privacy with your significant other. And finally, the beach. Alona Beach is in our opinion the nicest beach in Bohol. It is meticulously maintained and we believe that the ocean is also clearer here compared to Dolho Beach at the Bellevue Resort. The trade-off, however, is that the beach is a lot busier than Dolho Beach, but it is definitely not overcrowded since only the resort's guests are allowed on this beach. The resort is bordered by rocks on the left side. This part of the beach tends to be a lot quieter. So if you are looking for some time away from the crowds and children, you may want to go to the far left end of the resort's beach. The only disadvantage is that it is a lot harder to find a shade over there. For this reason, we usually went there at the end of the day when the sun was not so strong. There are several small pensions located along the beach. While this makes for less privacy and quiet time, it brings in more variety as far as food selection. The resort has amazing breakfast buffet which will easily fill you for half a day. You can have your lunch and dinner at the resort or you can buy it at much lower prices in a small family restaurant going to the right side of the beach right next door. We should also mention that there are several stores and restaurants right outside the resort. So if you want to explore the nightlife outside the Henann Resort, you can definitely do so. We hope that you enjoyed our video as much as we enjoyed our stay at Henann Resort. If you have a chance to come to Bohol, you should definitely come and stay for a few days in this beautiful beach resort. Henann is an amazing resort that far exceeded our expectations. In our next video, we will show you the Henann Resort after sunset. We were so amazed by the beauty of the resort in the evening that we decided to make a separate video to share it with you. Thank you for all your support. Don't forget to like and subscribe to our channel. Until next time.